these tips and it worked like a charm. It's short, but I promise you it works. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Carina if this is your first time seeing me. So have you been going out, meeting new people, and there's just this awkwardness you feel? This is a stranger, like you're talking to a stranger and it's so hard for you to even as much as breathe. Like you're not in love with that person, but for some weird reason you're just never. Probably you're an introvert or you're not, but maybe it's the pandemic that's kept us at home for a really long time and you can't seem to talk to someone. Well, you've clicked on the right video because today I'm here to give you tips that are tested and proven to help you get out of that awkwardness, because girl, it's 2022, we have to be bold. So if you're interested in this video, please keep on watching. So my first tip is you have to look approachable and be able to approach. Like, first of all, your appearance matters, how you're dressing, so someone will be able to approach you and you have the confidence to approach someone. If you're wearing something you're not comfortable in, you're looking somehow, like you're not looking good or you're not looking presentable, people won't take you seriously when you try to talk to them. But if you're looking nice, already you have that boosted confidence to approach someone, and regardless of who's about to approach you, you'll be like, oh my god, I look good, so period. You have to smile. Like, sometimes we don't know this, especially as ladies. We just, like, I do it sometimes. I'm always wearing this stupid frown on my face, and someone will text me later and be like, I couldn't approach you today because you were just frowning your face. And I'm like, okay, it has to stop. So what I do is I try to, like, just give this mild smile, not awkwardly, because you're trying to look less awkward. So if you overdo it, you just look weird. So you just give this simple, like, it should, like, something should just be on your face, but it shouldn't be a frown. You get what I'm saying? Try a tiny smile. Sorry, excuse me. So you just try a tiny smile that doesn't look plastered, but like just something that doesn't look like you're trying to fake it, but it goes to your eyes, because you go like this, like it's not reaching your eyes, so it's not giving that signal. But if it's like it's reaching your eyes, it's quite hard, but just try to be conscious of it so you look approachable. And first of all, smiling actually boosts your confidence, because once you wear a smile, you're able to, you're like, okay, I think I feel good today, and I can talk to this person, I can say that to that person. Smiling just helps you boost that confidence. The second step is read people's body language and try to match the mood, because sometimes some people are not just in the mood to talk to you, and that's okay. But you have to know if you really badly have to talk to that person. Maybe it's like a work meeting or a school gathering or whatever, or it's just something that you have to talk to someone and associate with someone. So if someone is not in the mood to talk to the person, how do you make this person in the mood to talk to you? A good conversation starter is complimenting someone. Even though someone is like wearing a frown or doesn't look like the person wants to talk to anybody, and you just go and be like, oh my god, I love your shirt, like I love your shoes, I love your wristwatch, whatever it is that you find like it's cute on the person, and you compliment it, whether it's a man or a woman, the person automatically like, oh, smiles, and although maybe it's quite awkward at first, or the person like, thank you, and keeps quiet, you ask, where did you get it? And that starts a conversation, because you tend to talk about maybe that particular thing you're admiring on the person, and then from there it moves on to the weather, because everyone loves to talk about the weather. It's actually one of a good conversation starter, the weather, and then you go straight to business, or from there it just comes naturally. So if you're admiring someone's wristwatch per se, and you ask, where did you get it? And the person's like, I got it at, maybe it's a Louis Vuitton or whatever watch it is, and you'd be like, oh my god, that's way too expensive for me. Like, you just would be like, really? I think it's quite affordable. And like, where do you work? You see, you're starting a conversation from there, and it just flows. And once you ask questions, you listen to their answers, because only when you listen would you be able to ask more questions, and would you be able to continue the conversation. And with doing this, you have to fake this confidence in your eyes and in your body language, and you make that person feel like, oh god, have your shit together, but deep inside you're down, you really do not want to talk to this person, but you just have to bottle it up actually, and just like, I love your watch, where did you get it? Oh, it's so cute. Louis Vuitton. I could never afford that. I am acting drama here for you, but I'm just giving you an example, something you can do. Just try to bottle it up, because if you don't push yourself to actually talk to people when it's necessary, then I don't know what you want to do, because if it's necessary, you have to do it. You just have to put it in your mind that, okay, I'm here, let me just associate. Oh, I have to talk to this person because he or she has to invest in my business, or he or she has to invest in my company, so it's necessary. So you start little conversations like that, and you have to sound intelligent. And also, this depends on the kind of person you're trying to approach. If it's a simple student gathering, and maybe you're just looking for a new friend, complimenting and talking about little things might help. But if it's like someone wants to invest in your business, once you have passed the stage of complimenting, you have to be intellectual in a way. You have to talk about something related to your business, but not actually your business. I don't know if you get what I mean. Maybe it's in finance or something, and you, after admiring the person's work, okay, you're in finance or something, or banking, and you need someone to maybe invest in your bank or just invest in your business in general, and you be like, nice watch sir, or something like that. If you're talking to an older person, of course you have to call the person sir regardless of if the person is younger or older than you, because you're trying to make that person invest in your business. So you're trying to meet this person by chance. It's not like a set up meeting. But if it's a set up meeting, it's very, very different. So you know why you guys are here. He came to invest in your business. You don't even have to admire his or her work. You just have to go straight to the point. Nice to meet you, sir. Thank you for coming. Like, you have to look the parts. You have to have that confidence in your eyes, in your body language. So you're reading that person's body language, and you're reading yours too, and you're trying to match them both. Sometimes even as much as just breaking the awkwardness with something awkward. Like, it's actually been long since I came out. Like, I haven't spoken to anyone since the pandemic. It's literally been my family and I, and the person like, so have I, so have I. Like, it's the pandemic messed us up, like, and that opens up like more conversation, because you guys are talking about something different now, and you're digging into what the person did during the pandemic. You're just throwing the question, what did you do during the pandemic? Like, just to open up a conversation. In this case, you're trying to make a friend, or this is just like a casual gathering, so you just have to talk. You just have to keep on saying casual things. And my third tip is, do not forget to pause. Sometimes, because of how awkward or shy we feel inside, we just tend to like blab. So we tend to overshare in cases like this, which it's actually sad and annoying, because when you go home, you just want to scream into a pillow because you just told a total stranger how you probably lost your virginity. Just gave too much information that you shouldn't have. It's always more awkward if the person didn't tell you any personal information about themselves, because you're like, okay, I was the only one doing the talking. So once you're talking to someone, you've asked a few questions here and there, you have to pause for the person to talk, and also try to pause while you talk. Don't just it happens to everybody. Like, I tend to blab a lot when I'm nervous too, so it's okay, but you just have to catch yourself and like taking a deep breath and just flow, like, without, don't make it obvious. Don't make the deep breath obvious. Just, I've taken a deep breath, but you do not know. That's something like that. So you're just taking a deep breath and try not to make it obvious, and that helps you pause. So you tend to talk. I'm not saying you tend to fake how you talk, but it just makes you pick your words, so you do not have to overshare. One, and two, you are actually not looking awkward, and you're talking, the person is talking, so it's just here, not just you talking, and you're not even giving the person room to talk, so it's awkward. Here and there gives room for the person to throw in a question, like ask you questions too, and tell you about their own experiences. So it gives room for the person to actually listen to you. If you catch yourself at some point talking a lot, and you just can't seem to even taking a deep breath, just use the icebreaker method and be like, I'm talking a lot, aren't I? I'm sorry, it's been a long time. I actually came to one of these, and it works, I swear. So once you do that, the person's like, yeah, because I'm wondering, and then you guys just laugh about it or something. So we have finally come to the end of this video. This video was quite short, but it doesn't take a lot to actually talk to someone if you just leave your head alone, because the worst bully you can be is in your head, because you just keep on bullying yourself and telling yourself you can't talk to someone, but you can actually. So come out of your head, get out of your head, and just talk to someone, and just go out there and make friends if that's what you're watching this video for. I hope these tips were very helpful, because after the pandemic it was actually kind of hard for me to talk to people, because after the pandemic we went back to school and I just had my friends, and I remember I used to meet people on the road and tell them to please subscribe to my channel or something like that. I couldn't do it anymore because I lost that confidence. The pandemic actually babied me and made me really timid, so I practiced these tips and it worked like a charm. It's short, but I promise you it works. This is a series. I'm going to be talking more of how to talk on your first date, how to maybe talk during an interview or something like that, how to talk to your parents, especially if they are really strict, how to make them understand you. So if these are videos you're interested in, please subscribe, because I'm going to be bringing in a lot of those. Thank you so much guys for watching. Don't forget to hit the cheeky like and subscribe button, and I hope I see you in my next one. Bye. That's a wrap.